we will discuss all about deciles for ungrouped data. So the deciles are the 9 score points, that is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which divide a distribution into 10 equal parts. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So for our quartile, so we divide our distribution into 4 parts. And for our decile, we divide our distribution into 10 equal parts. So how we can solve for our deciles? So the same as quartile, we have a formula. So our formula is d sub k equals to k times n plus 1 over 10. Since we are speaking or we are talking now with decile, so that is divided by 10. So our k signify what decile we are finding. So example, we have here, find the 7th decile given the scores of 11 students in their mathematics activity. So we will count our scores. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we have 11 scores of our 11 students. Since we are finding for the 7th decile, so our k is 7 times n. We have 11 scores, so that is our n, plus 1 divided by 10. So we have here d sub 7, that is 7 times 12 divided by 10. So we have 7 times 12, so that is 84, divided by 10, that is 8.4. So since our whole number followed by 4, so which is less than 5, so we cannot round up. So our answer is 8, or 8 scores. So we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our decile 7 is equals to 31. So that is our decile 7. 31. So next, so example, we will find for decile 6. So our k is 6 times our n is 11 plus 1 divided by 10. So that is 6 times 11 plus 1, that is 12, divided by 10. So 6 times 12, that is 72, divided by 10, that is 7.2. So our final answer is 7th score. So our 7th score in our distribution, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our 7th score is 30. So that is our decile 6. That is 30. So that is how we solve for our decile. Let us now proceed to percentile for ungrouped data. So this is data. So the percentiles are the 99 score points, which divide a distribution into 100 equal parts. So again, our quartile divide our distribution into 4 equal parts. For our decile, that is, our distribution is divided into 10 equal parts. And for our percentile, our distribution is divided into 100 equal parts, so that each part represents the dataset. So let's have an example. So calculating the position of percentile. So find the 58th percentile or P sub 58 given the scores of 10 students in their mathematics activity. So their scores are 1, 27, 16, 7, 31, 7, 33, 4, and 21. So our first step is we will arrange our scores from least to greatest. So that is 1, 3, 4, 7, 7, 16, 21, 27, 30, and 31. And now we will locate the position of the scores using our formula. So our formula is P. So we have P sub K equals to K times N plus 1 divided by 100, since we have our percentile. So that is over 100. So that is our K. So since we are looking for 58 percentile, so that is 58 times our N, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is our N, plus 1 divided by 100. So that is 58 times 10 plus 1, that is 11, divided by 100. So we have 58 times 11. So that is 638 divided by 100. So that is 6.38. Since ang naga-follow sa aton nga whole number is 3, so we cannot round up. So that is 6th score. So we will just count our 6th score, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our 58th percentile is 16. So our P sub 58 is 16. So the 6th element therefore is, okay, we have 16. So that is how we solve for our percentile for ungrouped data. Have another example. So example, we will find for P sub 25 or the 25th percentile. So our K is 25 times our N is 10 plus 1 divided by 100. So that is 25 times 11 over 100. So 25 times 11, that is 275, divided by 100, that is 2.75. So since this is greater than 5, we can round up. So our 25th percentile is our 3rd score. So our 3rd score in our distribution is, this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is our 25th percentile, that is, okay, 4.